Hey, smile and say hello at least.
Hello, at least.
Good afternoon and welcome back to the channel. Last week I said that I was just getting back into the truck. We are on that first trip. So, yeah, literally just getting back into the groove of things. He missed me so bad that Friday he got done with his delivery and was sitting at the yard and was like, hey, do I have anything to do over the weekend? They're like, no. So he called me, said, I'm going to get a rental car, drive down to Mom's house. You need to drive up to Mom's house so I can pick you up and bring you back out on the truck. And well, here I am.
I like to eat.
Let's make no mistake about it. I didn't leave him with nothing to eat. So this week we are headed out to Henderson, Nevada. But, first we got to get out of all this snowy crap.
Yeah, this has been just a rough winter in a lot of different ways, not just the cold and the snow.
We say that, but I'm pretty sure we say that every year, and I think it's just because we're getting older and the cold just sucks more.
Yeah, there is that, I guess.
So, I guess come along and go on the hunt with us for warmer temperatures.
And cigar shops. We are in Wamsutter, Wyoming.
Yeah.
After fighting the wind all day, we decided to call it quits. So, I guess now we're going to get ready to cook, but before that happens, she's going to show you around our sprawling mansion.
For the most part, like all this stuff up here, it's all the same. Say hi, Scooter. Where, up here, we had storage. We had storage for stuff up here before, but it's a little bit smaller now because we have these cabinets that go all the way down. Instead of the microwave being here, now it's just the refrigerator. And like before, this side has got our dishes, extra bakeware and stuff up there, and then my laptop is moved in here for reasons that we'll get to. Over here on this side we have another cabinet, and this one is actually a little bit bigger on this side than the other one. And over here, just like in the other truck, we have all of our extra bedding and towels and stuff in there, extra toiletries there, and that's our pharmacy up there. But now I've got a built-in kitchen light here, and this is my kitchen still with all the storage drawers that we brought over from the other truck. We kind of live in a cave now. We have, this truck is made for a second driver, so there would be a bed up here, but now this is just our auxiliary storage. You can see we have a microwave over there, got a laundry basket back there, and then just kind of various and sundry things. We have plans to build that out and make it a little bit nicer, and to build in a storage for these, because I sleep under that every night and it kind of sucks. But now we also have these cabinets over the bed on both sides. So again, these are our clothes, you know, socks and underwear, that sort of thing, and then canned goods and that sort of thing over there. Otherwise, everything's still pretty much the same. You know, we've got, that's my nightstand, our fan, the TV, you know, all that stuff. So, welcome to the new house. That's it. Casa de Qualls, right? Yep. So now, let's cook.
Making potato soup, which consists of potatoes, chicken broth, actual garlic, and a can of evaporated milk. Oh, and you have to use Tillamook butter. But it has to be Tillamook, otherwise it tastes like shit.
Rough chopping the potatoes. We're gonna put in enough water to just cover the potatoes, and then boil until as tender as you want, really. We're gonna boil those in chicken broth, and then we'll be back in a minute. Our potatoes are boiled in our, that's hot, chicken broth. Time to add, yeah.
You add the taste. So I'm gonna take this, keep this, and dump this into there. We're gonna go with get a little bit of the sauce in there. Okay.
You will notice I have turned the heat off at this point because we don't need it no more. Now it's time.
Evaporated milk. Butter. Now you let that cook for a little while, and then
serve it up.
I usually eat mine with saltine crackers and sometimes bacon bits.
I eat mine with bacon bits and cheese because that's the right way.
You can add onion flakes to this. Some of my family adds celery to it. You can kind of just make it your own. This is a good base to start with.
Yeah, it's got a good flavor. Okay, so we're gonna eat, and we'll see you guys, like, I don't know, tomorrow morning. Still in Arizona. Yeah, barely, but yeah. Monday, when we got to the middle of Wyoming, they had part of 80 closed down because of wind. So we took the
scenic route.
Yeah, it really was pretty scenic. I'm sure that video did plenty of justice, and there was almost no wind out there. So that's definitely an added bonus.
It only added just over an hour to the actual trip.
Yeah. But then yesterday, when we got up, we stayed in Wamsutter?
Wamsutter, Wyoming.
So we get up and leave there in the morning, and it was not doing anything. There was a little bit of wind, but nothing real major. We didn't get very far down the road, and holy cow, did it snow. And it snowed bad enough that we went to the next truck stop and pulled in. Shit
Say hi
sucks.
to your fans.
God.
Snowing again.
What?
Evanston, Utah.
This isn't snowing.
It's a nice, heavy, wet snow. We are on our way to Henderson still. Maybe. Oh. Say bye to your fans.
Bye. Did some looking at the weather, road conditions, blah, 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 blah. Everything in Utah looks fine. We get on the highway, cross over the overpass, nothing. Roads were dry. It was crazy. Of course, it didn't stay that way for very long. Then we got into Utah and it just rained cats and dogs like all day, right? And then, stayed in Cedar
City, Utah.
Cedar City, Utah. Stayed there, and guess what it did last night?
It snowed.
But our delivery isn't until 3 o'clock this afternoon, just outside of Vegas, and it was like a 3.5 hour drive from Cedar City to our destination. So we slept in and lollygagged, and finally somebody got impatient and was like, "Oh, I'm tired of just sitting," and so here we are, sitting in traffic instead. We've still got about an hour to go before we actually get to our destination. Well, 2 hours. We're still going to get there ridiculously early, which is fine. Maybe they'll get us unloaded a little early. And then it'll be over to the Wells place to get reloaded and head back to Lamar's. It's supposed to be a drop and hook. And just in case you wonder, drop and hook means we pull in the driveway, offload the empty trailer that we have, drive around, find our loaded trailer, hook up to it, and leave. Usually a drop and hook takes, if you're slow, 20 minutes. We'll see you guys further down the road. Somewhat unexpected. It is what time? Local?
10 after 5.
10 after 5.
Our appointment wasn't until 6.
Because of the snowy, crappy weather that we had coming through Wyoming, someone has determined that we are going to go back through Arizona and Texas. Let's go and see what that weather looks like. Bye.
Good about it.
So we're in New Mexico, approximately mile marker number 53. We stopped at the TP truck stop
To get cigars. We probably should have stayed put.
We probably should have stayed put.
Which right now we've only been set back about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So far we've set once for about 15 minutes, and then we set again for 20 minutes, and then a little bit of drive time in between them.
We were able to put down a little distance yesterday before we stopped, so we can absorb this kind of delay. Hopefully, we'll see you in Albuquerque tonight for dinner. Switch of pace a little. I'm in the driver's seat.
God help us all.
And we're parked. Made it back to the bunny hutch all in one piece. Yeah, and nothing special to report.
We made it back from Nevada with pretty much no issues.
Yep.
Rolled in this morning, well, about 11 o'clock. I dropped her off at the yard. I went over and dropped the trailer. Now we're waiting on laundry to get done.
Yeah, that's why he dropped me at the yard, so I could do laundry. Yay me! Somehow, I keep doing it, and it just keeps needing to be done over and over and over again. Got cigars for the man for his birthday. Stopped and had a steak dinner for the man's birthday last night.
It was all right.
Yeah, well,
For where we was at, it was all right.
yeah. And got caught up in politics conversation again. I don't know how that happens.
As always, at a truck stop.
I tell you, truckers are just, yep. Miles, politics. Those are the things they talk about. So, what do we usually say, Wiener?
Like, share, subscribe.
Tell all your poochie pals.
If you're not following us, you're wrong.
But in the meantime, thanks for watching.
See you, bye.